Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. I have bad news. That news is I'm sicker than yesterday. I think it was a day or two ago that I made the comment of like, doggone it, I wish I would either get sick or get well. I hate this weird feeling of on the fence. And my body responded to that by saying, okay, welcome to hell. And yeah, that's me today. It's exciting. It's not. It's really terrible. My symptoms are basically my throat's real scratchy. Like I don't have involuntary coughing. It's just forcing it because it feels like there's crap in my throat. But yeah, it's not great. The other thing is that because I'm getting some sinus pressure, my ears are starting to what's the word? Clog up.
And make you dizzy?
Yeah, like I'm getting pressure and it's in my ears and that's triggering my vertigo. And I'm like, cool, perfect, awesome, yeah, neat. I mean, we got off pretty easy though because like we didn't get sick this winter. We normally don't get sick very often anyway, but usually like every winter we get sick. And this past winter we didn't. And we were like, oh man, we've discovered the secret. So I guess now...
It's not traveling.
Yeah, the secret's not traveling. So now we're dealing with it, so that's exciting. But hey, there's always good and bad. Like the yin-yang, right? And my good in the bad is that there's still tacos left. So I'm going to have some tacos. And I'm really excited about it. I slept in real late. My alarm was set for 8:30. I woke up at 12. I remember at 8:30 waking up and feeling like garbage because there was a span of about an hour I was definitely awake in bed. So at 8:30 when I woke up, I set my alarm for 9. I was like, I need another half hour. And then at 9 I turned off that alarm.
I remember the 9, but I don't remember the 8 alarm.
And then I woke up at noon and I was like, well, I guess I just needed it. You know, I guess if I'm feeling run down, I guess that'll help. But yeah, tacos, some hot tea with honey. I took a Mucinex D. D stands for die, bad feeling, die, I guess. I don't know how they decide what the letters are for. And you know, there's still work to be done today, so I'm gonna try and use this morning to get all of the worst feelings out of my system, let the medicine take effect, and then you know, hopefully I can get the stuff done that I need to get done because I really need to get it done today. So the good news is it was another productive day, and over the course of the day I did end up feeling better. The bad news is my voice is not doing so hot. I got the stuff recorded that I needed to record, and that's good. I haven't finished everything. I've done most of it, and I did it before this happened. It's Saturday night. We would normally do game night with everyone and do recordings, but there was a lot of people out of town. So really it was just kind of me and Alex and Thomas, and then Dan showed up for a little while too. And we just kind of chatted. We chatted for a while, and I realized that the longer I went on, the more my throat hurt, and the more my voice started to disappear. So I'm kind of hoping that I'll do a little soft reset on my voice, and it'll be better tomorrow because I've done a lot of the recording stuff I need to do. I have a little bit left to do, and this is not going to fly tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully a good night's rest will take care of me. Also, can I mention that I'm painfully aware that it feels like, at least in the last few days, every vlog has had basically like 2 clips. There's a clip in the morning where I wake up and I'm like, we're going to do some work today. And then at night, it's like, this is it. We did the work. And like
Here's a Kit Kat.
Here's a Kit Kat. Yeah, I mean, and it's twofold for that. One is that, yeah, we've had a lot of stuff to do and there's a lot of stuff going on. So like, that is life. It's like, I got to get this stuff done. And then also, and I've talked about this phenomena before, but like when the vlogs get either far behind or the content that's causing it to be behind is very complex, or in this case both with Japan. It really saps a lot of the desire to film stuff because I sit down there and I start editing these very complex vlogs. It takes forever. When I go to film stuff, I know that everything I film, subconsciously adds more work, So, not that there would be anything terribly entertaining to film anyway, but I've noticed it before. Like when after a big trip, generally the vlogs immediately, following are pretty cut and dry, and it's just because in my head subconsciously it's like you've got so much work to do, like cool it. So that's happening. Not that we're doing anything terribly exciting anyway, but going in there and working on the vlogs is like, oh God, these are so hard. Don't make anything extra hard. Also, I know we gotta eat that Kit Kat. Mal, do you know what flavor we're having today?
They're all chocolate.
They're all chocolate, so it doesn't really matter. But the other thing I figured out today is I figured out for sure what I'm doing for TRT Coliseum, because I'm not doing D&D again. There's some problems with D&D that it's fine to run, but there's definitely had to be something better that better met the needs of the show. D&D is needlessly complicated with character sheets and everything, and we needed something that kept the fun of allowing people to be themselves and do like wacky improv stuff, but wasn't so difficult to run. So we figured that out today. I didn't think you were going to okay, we're starting. I was in the middle of talking, but I'll talk after.
This is the orange one.
But we don't know what it is.
This is the Philippines one.
How is it?
Good. I heard this one was kind of like cherry.
What's your verdict?
Kind of tastes a little bit like cherry.
It does have a different taste than yesterday's.
And it's just chocolate. Like, there's nothing else added to make it taste like cherry or whatever.
Mal was telling me an interesting stat that you learned.
Yeah. It's like 0.01 or 0.02% of the world's chocolate is this type of chocolate or something.
I don't know if I actually taste cherry, or if I taste cherry because you predisposed me to think that I was going to taste cherry.
Well, I know what tomorrow's is supposed to taste like, so tomorrow I won't tell you until after you've eaten it. Okay,
but it does taste kind of like cherry, and it at the very least, it does actually taste different than yesterday's. Which is really cool. Also, just really good chocolate, again.
Yeah, these are really good.
God, if Kit Kats were made of this sort of chocolate and was just this good, I buy Kit Kats all the time. Anyway, to follow up very quickly on what I was talking about, I had asked some folks for recommendations, like breakfast stream, things like that, about what I could do. And there was a few people that actually mentioned this game, and then whenever I talked to Chaz, he mentioned it as well. So I was like, all right, I should go with this. The Extraordinary Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which is basically an improv storytelling game. So it keeps the same feel, some of the most fun elements of D&D, but without all of the rules that you have to try and figure out. And it has high donation incentives of people being able to create story hooks. So the donators are going to donate money towards having a story hook used, and then the players will get to make another player tell a story using only that hook. So I'll be like, Emil, tell me about the time that, your waffle iron came to life and peed on the rug or whatever. And then Emil just has to roll with that and make that a thing. So Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's a really good compromise that makes things a lot easier to run. And the other thing I thought about is that like D&D's great, but if you are 15 minutes late, you have no idea what's going on. Whereas if you tune into the middle of this game, it won't matter because the stories keep changing like every 7 minutes. Someone's starting a new story. It doesn't matter if you tune in late. You can just pick up right where you are, and the incentive to donate is still there, even if you're arriving to the party late. So that's important, I think, and I think it's going to make it really fun. And it's the rounds will be short enough that we can get new people in, and that's good because there's so many people that I think would want to play, and we'll be able to play with them, and that'd be really cool. Anyway, I'm done talking because I don't think I can talk anymore. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna cross my fingers real hard that I feel better in the morning because I need to feel better, and then more importantly that my throat fixes itself because we don't have much to record. We have a little bit of smash that we have to record, and I really hope that I sound like a normal person and I'm not squeaking every few words because that's it's not really ideal, personally. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?